everybody, it's Maria here from the Happy Healing Shop, and I hope you're all having an awesome day today. I just wanted to do a quick video about some ways you can de-stress after a hard day, whether that's at work, at school, whatever you're doing throughout the day, and you feel like you've built up some excess tension, stress, anxiety, even maybe feeling a little down. These are some simple ways to kind of de-stress your body after a long day. We'll start off with the first one, which is taking an Epsom salt bath. And some of you may have heard of Epsom salt as something that's associated with if you get a sprain or bruise, or if you're an athlete and you're injured everywhere, kind of soaking in an Epsom salt bath. But something else about Epsom salt is the salt aspect, and salt is very cleansing, helps to clear the aura. You can use salt to protect from negative energy. You can use salt to cleanse your crystals, salt water to cleanse your crystals too. In general, salt is a very powerful cleansing agent. So taking an Epsom salt bath will not only help to provide your body with some magnesium, which has a calming effect, but it also helps to relax the muscles, and energetically it helps to clear your aura of things you may have picked up throughout the day. So not only is your body getting a bath, but your energetic field is getting a bath. Something I like to do to add to the bath is I like to throw in some crystals, and some great crystals for adding to water are ones that are quartz based. So we're talking about amethyst, quartz, clear quartz, rose quartz, citrine, things like that. And this is giving me the idea that I should create a guide of which crystals are considered safe to submerge in water for gem elixirs in baths, and also adding them to any kind of liquid. So I will produce that at some point and let you guys know when it's ready. But yes, in general, quartz-based crystals are great for adding to water. So throw a few of those in there as well, and it makes for an extremely calming experience. Of course, if you like to light some candles, put on some meditation music, it definitely helps to add to all that. Now, if you can't get into, if you don't have a bathtub, because not everybody does, or not everyone has a bathtub that they actually want to use, I know they're not always the most comfortable, you can also get a handful of Epsom salt and put it into a bowl before you start your shower, and then have the bowl on the side and just kind of start to rub your body with the Epsom salt kind of from head to toe. And that is another great way to get some of the benefits of Epsom salt, let's say medically, but also to help cleanse your aura. Another thing you can do is to we all know about meditation, right? It's this big, there's many apps out there for meditation. There's lots of free things on YouTube for that. But something in a similar vein that can maybe help you meditate and also kind of shake out some of those things that are lowering your vibration is binaural beats. And it may sound like kind of a funny word, but binaural beats are an incredibly powerful tool to help to kind of get your consciousness into a place where you can kind of relax, have deeper thoughts, deeper sleep, relaxation, healing from traumas, stress, anxiety, and it goes on and on. Binaural beats are produced at different frequencies, and there's a different tone in each ear, which creates this binaural effect. And you can listen to them just by themselves, but a lot of artists who create these pieces, and you can find a lot on YouTube, actually overlay another layer of like relaxing, let's say meditation music or something like that with the beats, and it's a very beautiful combination. I've recommended it to people who have trouble sleeping or people who are anxious, and they have come back to me and said, wow, that is really relaxing. I feel so much better when I listen to them. So you can easily find many free ones on YouTube. Thank you to all the artists out there who take the time and energy to provide these healing sounds for people. They're absolutely incredible. Another thing you can do is to sage yourself, which is just getting a little tiny bundle of sage, or they have the big bundles if you want that too. Doesn't matter the size. Some places you can get sage easily if you're not a big online shopper is Whole Foods. Sprouts has them even. If you have a Sprouts market, yeah, they actually do sell them a few different options at those locations as well. Any kind of health food store should have sage somewhere. But of course, Amazon, online retailers have tons of options for you. You can also use Palo Santo as well. Some prefer one or the other, whatever resonates with you. We have a little guest here who just decided to jump in. We have my little cat Nova here. Anyway, if you are not allowed to burn combustible substances, as they call it, like my apartment, you can get it in a spray form too, smudge spray, which also encapsulates these kind of essences of sage or Palo Santo, etc., into a liquid form. So all you have to do is mist it around your aura. It's amazing. You could do the same thing with Florida water, which is a little more something that I haven't, seen around as much, but it's awesome, and it's kind of serves as a nice air freshener as well. It's technically it started off as a cologne many years ago, probably at least 100 years ago, and has turned into a cleansing agent for people who practice various metaphysical modalities, and I really love it. I love it at the end of the day to cleanse my aura, or if I'm feeling like there's some weird energy around, I just mist it around my apartment, and it smells really interesting and nice. So things like that can help to kind of lift those burdens off of your auric field. Another great way to de-stress is listening to a singing bowl or a tuning fork or even chanting tones. Different tones resonate with different auras in your body. So, for example, they sell tuning forks and different types of singing bowls that are tuned to a certain sound, which is a frequency, which is a vibration, and those vibrations help to open up and balance those areas. They're also great for cleansing the space around you, because it's not always directly something within you only. There's something in your space, maybe in your environment, that's consistently barraging you with these energies that are making you feel this way. So making sure to also cleanse your space with any of these modalities I've spoken of can help quite a bit, and to do it consistently as much as possible. Another great way to relax is with crystals, of course, not just in the bath, but you can hold a crystal over your heart chakra. You can just lay one on you wherever you're comfortable. You can hold it in your hand and meditate. I know this sounds a little out there, but you can actually ask the crystal for wisdom, ask for guidance from your guides during this time. It's a combination of meditation and using the healing energies of crystals. This is something that is still kind of gaining traction, but it's been around for quite a while. This next tool is called an earthing band, and what is earthing? I could do a whole other video on that, but just to summarize it, as a society, we are ungrounded, meaning we used to work with the land a lot, we used to be barefoot, we used to work with plants and animals and be involved with the earth in a more literal physical way. And now we are in high rises, we are living in apartments on upper floors, we are surrounded by electronics with EMFs bombarding us at all times, causing us discomfort and lethargy and all that. It's very hard on the body, and grounding is basically making that contact with earth, and it kind of just neutralizes any energies that have kind of almost like building up like a static charge throughout your day, and it kind of just dissipates that. It's very quick too. So the earthing bands are one way. There's many ways. There's earthing mats that you can lay on. There's earthing sheets you can put on your bed. And how it all works is that you plug it into a grounded outlet. This particular kit comes with a device that tells you if it is properly grounded. And so all you do is once the device says the outlet is properly grounded, you find that right place to plug in, you plug in this little peg into like that hole that's inside of an outlet, and then there's this band, and the kit I have comes with two, one for like a bigger area of your body like your leg, let's say, and a smaller band like this for like your wrist or your ankle, and it has a metal plate in there to make contact with your skin. And you plug in here, and you just literally, you could just sleep with this on, you can work with this on, and you attach it to your body and do whatever. It has like a long curly cord so you can walk around with it and stuff. And even just having it on for a few minutes a day just gives your body some relief. So yes, I highly recommend this. I was actually in pain when I bought this. The first time I opened it up, I got it in the mail. after ordering it, and I opened it up and I was like, oh, I'm in pain, and I didn't know what to expect from this, honestly. I had a healthy skepticism about it. I do believe in grounding, but I wasn't sure what like this could do. As soon as I put it on, within a few minutes, like my pain just kind of dissipated, and I felt this really pleasant, like peaceful tingling almost feeling. It's different for everybody. You may not feel anything, but it is beneficial to have on you, especially after a really hard, long day around technology and harsh lights. So I highly recommend this. And even if you can find a grounded outlet at work, and if you have accepting people around you, but honestly, who cares? Plug it in and do it while you work, you know? It's awesome. It's changed my life, and I've recommended it to others as well. So these are just a few ways to kind of unwind after work and reset your energy for the next day. And if you do this consistently, these things consistently, take this time out for yourself, you're gonna notice a difference overall during your waking hours when you're actually faced with challenges throughout your day, how you handle them, accumulating less stress, being less frazzled, all that stuff. Nervousness going down, anxiety, depression maybe decreasing, because you're not letting these things accumulate, kind of like, your body's kind of like a magnet, and so imagine if like you're vacuuming and you never changed the bag out back in the day when there was bags, and you're like vacuuming for like months with one bag, and then one day the vacuum just stops working, it stops sucking stuff up, and then you're like, oh, let me put a new bag in there, and then it works like a charm, right? So it's just a overburdening of those, it's an overburdening of that type of energy that can cause that exhaustion. So take care of yourself, try some of these out. There are many more things I can mention, but I just wanted to give you a few things that I personally really enjoy and would recommend to anyone. So yeah, I hope that you guys have an awesome day. Let me know if you try some of these out in the comments, how they work for you. And if you have any questions, maybe I'll make a part 2 to this and go into some more options. But for now, have an awesome day, and we'll see you guys soon.